Hi and welcome to my daily devotional for Tuesday the 16th of February. Our reading is from Hebrews chapter 5 and verse 7. And during the time when Jesus lived on earth, he offered up both prayers and requests to him who was able to save him from death. He did so with loud cries and tears, and he was heard because of his devoutness. Now it's not unknown for people to cry out when they are trying to accomplish some kind of task that is proving difficult or awkward. This may be especially true with a physically hard task. We may cry out to a stubborn object, and such a cry is more for our relief, since we know that crying out to an inanimate object will have no effect on it. The writer to the Hebrews seems to have been aware that Jesus cried out during his times of prayer. However, his cries were to the Father, who was able to save him from death. Now, the writer may have been referring to the time when Jesus was in the Garden of Gethsemane. It was a time when he told his disciples to watch and pray. And he went a little further and prayed, "Abba, Father, everything is possible to you. Take this cup away from me. However, it's not about what I want, but that your will should be done." And that's from Mark chapter 14, verse 36. Surely this was a prayer from the very depths of his being. He knew what awaited him. He knew that betrayal by Judas was imminent. He knew that he was going to face trial, humiliation, torture, and the most agonizing method of execution. And we can assume that this prayer would have been spoken with a loud voice. He knew that God was able to save him, but he also knew that it was the Father's will for him to suffer and die in order to be the perfect sacrifice for the sins of the whole world. In crying out this prayer and accepting the Father's will, Jesus committed himself to the cross and our salvation. Today, let us spend time giving thanks for the salvation that Jesus has brought for us.